If you find yourself in these three scenarios, this is for you. If not, just stop listening. The first scenario is if you own a brick and mortar practice and you want out, or you want to add a virtual component to your brick and mortar practice. The second scenario is if you work for somebody else and you want out and you've always thought about building this virtual dream business of yours, you've just been scared to pull the trigger on it. And number three is if you have a virtual business and it's not going as smoothly as you thought it would be or should be. If one of those three situations are you, listen in. First off, before we jump into the 90-day functional bloodwork specialist program and what's included in it and all the step-by-step processes, I want to give a congratulations and a shout out to those who have already joined. This cohort is starting to be the best cohort yet, and I cannot wait to have you in it if it resonates with you. So, what is this 90-day functional bloodwork specialist program that we're talking about? It's actually a certification. So this certification allows you, if you're a chiropractor or a licensed MD, DO, nurse practitioner, nurse, to bypass that license and work as a health coach across state boundaries. So I myself am a chiropractor with a license in Utah. I have multiple certifications, but this one would allow me to go across state boundaries just like all my other functional medicine certifications are. So that's first and foremost. Now, unlike going to a weekend seminar where you're just going to get splattered pieces of clinical tidbits that you then have to go home, back to the clinic and figure out how the heck to put it all together, we don't do that around here. Inside this program, it is a step-by-step process that you can you'll be able to walk away and have a step-by-step process to treat anybody who comes knocking at your door, as long as they have blood work in their hands, or you can order it. If you haven't watched the 3-hour CBC intensive yet, go watch it, because that first 10, 15 minutes, we talk about the legal and who's ordering it, how they're ordering it, and how you can do it too, no matter if you're just a health coach. So ordering blood work is not a problem. Once you have that blood work in your hands, now you gotta know how to read it right. And in phase 1 of our 90 days together, so our first 30 days, I'm gonna teach you how to read it right. Not just the CBC 5 markers that I told you about with those cool patterns, but we're gonna cover it all. The CBC with differential, the iron panel, the thyroid panel, the metabolic panel, the lipid panel, the hormones, HSCRP, vitamin D, like all the regular blood work that your patients already have from their doctors. You're going to be able to transform it into real answers, healing, help. Now, not only is this a game changer for your business, but it makes your treatment plans so much easier. Now, I've been trained on the GI map and the OAT test and the functional medicine labs galore. They're pricey. What if we were to incorporate the regular blood work that our patients already have, or we can simply order for you? In fact, ordering like my full set of labs is like $200 through virtualclinic.md. Like it's really easy cash price too. So take that blood work. We're going to learn how to read it the right way. And then in month 2, we're going to map out the treatment options, the treatment plans, because there's a step-by-step process in which you're going to help your patients go through this unhealthy to healthy healing journey. Now, here's the beautiful thing about it too. You can use this in your group programs. You can use this on a DIY program. You can use this in so many different business scenarios that will help you escape that trade time for money one-on-one situation. I'm a chiropractor. I always say I'm a chiropractor who hates adjusting. The truth is, I hated the fact that adjusting led to a dead end. I can get on a group, I can host a group patient program, and it doesn't matter how many people I have on the group, which means I get to impact more lives and I can make more money. And the blood work is the foundation to it all. So if you're thinking, can this create yourself a whole new business? Yes, it can. I don't ever plan on adjusting again. Irritates my mom, but that's okay. All right. Okay, so month 2 is all about learning that treatment process. Once you know the step-by-step treatment process, now creating a protocol for anybody who comes searching for your help, you got this. And last but not least, phase 3 or month 3 in our 90 days together is with Mike Reese, my colleague. He's going to be there the entire time helping you out, but the man knows everything there is to know about the supplement industry, particularly the 3 supplement companies that we use, though he's very knowledgeable about others. We use Cellcore, Elemental Labs, and EB Supplements. He's going to help you remove that learn a new supplement line complexity. It's gone. If you don't want to learn a new supplement line, that's okay too. He knows pure encapsulations, designs for health, standard process, you name it. He has got it, okay? So month 1 is all about understanding the blood work. Month 2 is understanding, now you know what the blood work says, how do we create a treatment plan from it? And then from the treatment plan, we're going to dive into the supplements. So this is going to be all things clinical. And like I said, this isn't where you're going to be piecing it together at the end of it. You will literally have a step-by-step process mastered, no matter what diagnosis or lack of walks into your world. That's the coolest part about it. I don't treat diagnoses, I don't treat symptoms. I really get irritated when I constantly get asked, well, what do you do for this? What do you do for that? It's all the same to me. Give me the blood work. That was our keys, no matter what the diagnosis is. This cohort is the last cohort I will be involved in. It's like my baby. I'm handing it over to somebody else. It's in very good hands, though. It's in very good hands with Mike. So this is the last cohort I will be participating in. As you level up, you gotta shift some things and open up new doors, new opportunities. This is one of the things that's shifting. So I would be honored to have you come join me. We're gonna be doing this live for 2 hours a week, minus the 4th week of each month. So we have a breather, a week where we can implement what we've been learning. All the trainings are live, 2 hours a week on Thursdays from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. They will also all be recorded and available in the portal, which you have access to for 1,000 days. Okay, so if you are ready to break free from the 9-to-5 grind, if you are ready to make business so much easier and not be bound to a location, and if you are ready to finally add that virtual piece to your brick and mortar practice, or just like me, say, goodbye, I'm going this direction, come join us. We start March 1st. So join us before February 29th. Now, as we were implementing these new, I mean, I don't want to say that they're new because they're not new. The only thing we did with this program that's different from all other cohorts is we got rid of the business because people want to deep dive in the clinical. So this one is all things clinical, and we are going to deep dive. It's going to be freaking awesome. So instead of charging something like $15,000 or even $12,000 or even $10,000, I was like, you know what? Let's get as many people into this cohort as possible, so that way they too can change the direction of their business. And because the business direction has changed and it becomes a whole lot easier, not just to attract clients. I mean, I attract clients like cakewalk. Go check out my TikTok. I got 80,000 followers in 4 months just by talking about blood work. Okay. Everything I do in business is based upon blood work. You can do it too. So the 90-day functional blood work specialist program and certification is not 15,000, 12,000, or even 10,000. It's only 7,500. And now you can do 3 monthly payments of $2,650 if you need to do that as well. And I get it. I've been stuck in a program or 2 or 3, not gonna lie, where they promised everything and I was like, you know what? That plant that you would get sent me as a welcome gift is a $25,000 plant, because that's the only thing I got out of your freaking program. Or even attending a seminar. This ain't like those things. We've got a proven history. I know this works for me. I know this has worked for several others, hundreds of other colleagues of mine and yours. It can work for you too. It's blood work. All your patients have it. You just got to use it the right way. See you soon.